Hello, Hot Vibes, and welcome back to a recap of Peach and Me, episode 2.
There was a lot more emotion in this episode, and I was like, stop.
I mean, outside of the little bit that we got at, with the RomeMok stuff, this was actually a very fun, fluffy episode.
It was a very fun, fluffy episode, but also like everything. It was like, here's the thing, because like the fluffy stuff was fluffy, but also it was bittersweet because it was like there was a lot of past stuff as well. Like it's like, oh, the three of us used to hang out like this, and we were happy, and they were playing in the pool, and it's like it's not like that now, and things can be torn apart, and I was getting stressed. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But like I was like getting all misty eyed like throughout the whole fucking thing, because especially like the song too. I was like, I'm gonna need y'all to stop because this is too beautiful.
Well, before we meet Oishi Cat, how was your week this week?
Oishi Cat, yeah, that would be a time. Well, how was my week this week? Well, let me get you up to speed on the fact that I'm still watching Not, and I'm very intrigued.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is like my current new favorite show. Like, I'm not even lying to you, I'm obsessed.
I told you were a secret Omegaverse stan. I headcanoned from day one, and
it wasn't
you
like
just
even like it's not like a
deny,
whole secret. It's just it wasn't like a secret Omegaverse fan thing. It was like how I would read it in fanfiction sometimes, and I'd be like, yeah, this is cool. Okay, I see the vibe, and then I would learn lore like accidentally every once in a while through TikTok.
Accidentally.
Yeah. Yes. Accidentally.
Accidentally. Yeah. Okay.
I'm being like so serious. I would learn it accidentally through TikTok and Tumblr and all that shit. And then eventually it got to a point where I knew enough that I was like, let me just read some of this fic. Like, because like I know everything already. I might as well just continue. And so I would do it with like 911 fic specifically. I think that's when I read like quite a few, because I was reading every possible fic ever for Buddy. And that was like my obsession phase for 911. I was literally not leaving my room and not taking my phone off of AO3. Like, it was so serious. And so when I was running out of fics, I was like, hey, I know this too. I'm gonna go check this out because it's ABO. And I know that shit. So by that point, I was like, oh, I'm invested already, apparently. So evidently, I'm in, whatever. And after watching the trailer, I had already like read all those fics, and I was like, actually, this looks accurate. Hold on now. And I remember a lot of the problem that like people had with Pit Babe. Like, it wasn't like that because a lot of people liked it, but I know that the problem that was had with it was that they said it was Omegaverse, and then there was like nods.
I think with Pit Babe, it wasn't Omegaverse. I think other than calling people who have special powers alphas,
and like mentions of
the fact that I guess and Enigmas too, and I guess the fact that men can get pregnant in that world, I don't think it's really Omegaverse.
There was not that much, and I think everyone was like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
So I think that that's
and apparently. Learning the lore of like the like real life lore as well. When Not the series was announced, like on Twitter, they said, here's the first real type Omega fanfiction, and they put real in all caps, and I was like, ooh, damn, we're starting a fire here.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
We're throwing shade. I don't remember much else. I'm gonna throw it to you. How you?
Okay. So I did do a thing this week.
Okay, you got
that kind of fell into my lap, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna say no to this.
Okay.
So I ended up canceling my Airbnb.
Oh, for the BTS concert?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I got an email saying, hey, we have an available spot at the Hilton Garden Inn, the hotel right next to Gillette. And it's like, hey, we have an availability for these dates. Do you want it? And I was like, well, I mean, I can't say no to that.
They just emailed you, or?
Well, I put myself on a list to be like, hey, if there's a spot open during this time and these dates, let me know. So I kind of threw my hat into the ring, and sure enough, it got picked. And I was like, hey. So I did that. So now I'm literally going to be at the hotel right next to the stadium.
Vibes. We love to see it. Now, if you need something, you could just go, I'm going to go get something from the room, and then come back.
No, literally, it's like perfect. Now I'm like, hey, I'm like, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. It's gonna be great. Anyway, Peach and Me
Peach and
Episode 2.
Episode 2.
7 years ago.
Yes, 7 years ago. I was like, oh, dang, we started 7 years. By the way, I got so frustrated because I was like, I'm going to be late for work if this happens. My fucking thing kept buffering. I was like, I
At the beginning?
Yes.
Was it only at the beginning?
Yes.
Yes. Same.
Oh my god, thank god. I thought it was just me. Because, like, I had my computer on all night because I was editing. So I was like, maybe it's just me. And I stopped my audio and screen recording and I restarted my computer and then it was fine. So, like, maybe it was just
literally cut out, like, a good chunk of the buffering part in my reaction because I was like, I don't know what, like, I thought it was my blue wire again. But I was like, wait, no, everything else is working fine. Maybe it was IGE? It's just IGE. Okay, that's good to know because I was like, shit.
Okay. Yeah, I was like,
I need to watch this.
I was like, since when do we buffer? Like, I have not had a buffering situation in a long time. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
yeah.
Things
okay.
don't
well, good to know it was just IGE having a little hiccup.
It was just IGE. It's okay.
Okay, it's fine.
It's all okay.
Anyway, we got T and Rome swimming.
Yes.
And Mok is there, and T's like, "Hey, Rome, you're gonna miss your flight. You got."
He's like, "I don't care."
Yeah, and he's like, "I don't care." And so the two of them grab him and throw him into the water.
Looks
and Mok once again is still being like, "Hey, you gotta go. You gotta work. You gotta go to school." And he's like, "It's fine. Postpone it. We own the school. It's fine."
It's fine.
Then Rome swims under and finds Mok's glasses, and they start passing back and forth between them, monkey in the middle style. And then T puts on pretending to be Mok. And he's like, "You gotta go to work."
Foreshadowing.
Well, then we cut to present day, where Rome is still swimming.
Yes.
Mok is still there trying to get him out of the water.
Except it's got a lot more of a sad context to it.
Yes. Also, this episode is called Focus.
Focus, yes.
Yes.
Probably because of the song, honestly. Which, by the way, is that up yet? Because I looked right after the episode.
I'm like, hello, Spotify. Are you?
I was like, where the fuck? Because it's so good.
No.
Not yet.
It'll come. Don't worry. It was really good.
Want it.
Anyway, then someone tries to drown Rome.
Bro, I was like, the second this happened, I was like, okay, thank fucking God, because I'm pretty sure this is like T or something, because I was worried when I saw that in the trailer, and I was like, are we actually gonna kill Rome? Like, what the fuck is going on?
I was like, wait, why are you doing this all of a sudden? I still don't really have an answer.
He's being a brother.
Okay.
Sometimes you try to drown your siblings.
I'm trying to think. Have I ever tried to drown?
Like, have I ever?
Because like our grandparents had a pool growing up, so like it's possible I did.
It's very possible. It's very possible I could have as well, or that my brothers could have done to me. Who knows? I don't remember. I have bad memory, but I'm sure it's.
I'm trying to remember. Did I do it? Did I try to?
Feels siblingish.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially with these two.
Yeah. And then, what's his name? Rome? Oh my god. I just like glitched out. I just glitched out. Sorry.
It's like those. It's like that TikTok where she goes, "Once upon a pine."
Yeah, I was like, well, I just saw like 3 different names. And I'm like, wait, which one's right? I don't know what.
It's like Jesus.
Anyway, then Rome's like, "Why do you jump in the suit?" And then we also see Peach is here too, and Peach and Mok kind of go off to have their own conversation.
Normal spouses club.
Yeah.
Yay! I'm never gonna get over that. Like, I'm gonna keep that running joke going until I die.
Yeah. Then T's like, "You're making a mountain out of a molehill," which is that the reverse? You're making a molehill out of a mountain.
No, a mountain out of a molehill would be like right? You're making something out of nothing, or you're making something big out of something small.
Oh right, yeah, okay, no, you're right. I was like, wait, that's right, okay. You're jumping at your own shadow. You're borrowing trouble. You're counting your chickens before they hatch. You're worrying over nothing. You're sweating all the small stuff. He's thinking of every fucking cliche he can think of.
Yup.
And then Rome's like, too much tie.
Too much tie.
Sure.
Calm the fuck down. Okay. Like
chill.
Oh my god.
So then the two of them swim out of the water. And T goes over and hugs Rome. And he's like, "I'm sorry. for that now you have to take over because of me.
Because at the end of the day, he loves his family, and he just like he's gonna put their happiness first, you know.
And he says, like, if you really want to do it, I could take over. I've already talked to Peach about it.
And it shows them talking to each other. It shows them communicating. Oh my god, I could cry.
Yeah. And we cut to that night of them talking about it, and he's like, what would you say if I do decide to take over? And he's like, I just keep practicing shooting and martial arts, and then he hugs him. And he's like, you could just leave me. And he's like, that never crossed my mind at all. He's like,
never would I do that. Like, oh.
Yeah, and he says he's happy that you're choosing your little brother, which makes sense because he always looks out for his little sister. So, like, he gets the whole older sibling thing.
He fully gets it.
And then we cut to RomeMok and Pete. I keep thinking those two names are okay. Mok and Rome. What the fuck? Why is it in every fucking show we talk about? There's always normally a couple whose names I get mixed up.
Yeah, there's always like one, isn't there?
The most iconic one for me was Tin and Gun. And I also forgot who's who as well, so that didn't help. Most recently in Only Friend, it was Rome and Raffi. Kept getting that mixed up a lot.
Yes.
Now it's Rome and Mok for some reason.
Rome is apparently a constant there.
Oh, fuck! I didn't even realize that!
Yeah!
Oh, I'm dumb. The name Rome
will that make it worse? Only time will tell.
Anyway, then Mok explains to Peach that the second heir can only inherit the leadership of the company if the first heir dies. Or if they're, like, incapacitated and seem to be unfit to lead. And that's why Rome doesn't want to do it, because he doesn't want people to look bad at T.
Aww. Honey, it's okay. They both just love each other, and
I know, this is so sweet.
I'm telling you, this episode was like all sweet. Like the fluff was like so like soul healing that I was like getting all teary all the time. I was like, what the fuck is this? Can we stop? Gonna kill me.
Well, then T and Rome are walking and talking about that. I guess Rome filled him in on why he's taking over, because he doesn't want people to look bad at T, and he's like, that's so cringe. What's wrong with you? Now that's very brotherly. I've definitely should have done that. And T admits that he was afraid that he'd be mad at him for dumping the responsibility onto him. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. If you're happy, I'm happy. And he's like, well, at least my reason makes more sense than yours does. Because when the fuck did I ever care about anyone? I don't care. So then Rome asks if the reason he's deciding to do this and wants nothing to do with Arseny is because of Peach. And he's like, yeah, I just want to spend as much time with Peach as I can. And then T tells him that what scares him more than his own death is Peach dying because of who we are. Like, it's like something with the mafia situation. He died because of that. That's his worst fear. But he does assure Rome, he's like, but he's not the only one I care about. I care about you too, Rome.
Yeah, like you got a whole family, and he's worried about everybody all the time.
And Rome says, it's fine, you know, it'll just be a slightly different. Instead of being your right hand, I'm gonna just be leader. That's fine. No big deal.
Fine. I think it's a little bit of a big deal.
And he's like, yeah, but I understand what you mean. And T cuts him off, and he's like, because you don't want to drag Mok into this either.
Yep. We are in this for the same reason, okay? We are both worried about the people we love.
Yeah. And then Rome says, I guess I'm gonna give your bodyguard back to you.
No. When he said that, I was like, oh, bitch, no, the fuck you aren't. No, that's not a thing that's happening. Don't do it to me.
So then, we're in the safe house, the Lee safe house, with a pool on the roof, or a living room under the pool.
Honestly, the second I saw this, I was like, thank fuck, an explanation. Because watching that trailer, I was like, I am very confused as to how he is smiling underwater with dry hair. I was so deeply confused, like, watching the trailer. And so, like, the second I saw it on the ceiling and going into the living room, I was like, aha!
I was confused about that. I was like, is this a good idea or not? Because, like, a part of me, like, this is really cool aesthetically, and, like, actually would be kind of sick. But any leak, you risk anyone in that living room at the time. Like,
true.
So I'm like,
it's probably properly maintained, but I will say they look aesthetically pleasing. And then, like, I've seen a meme of someone, like, underneath, like, a skyscraper one being like, I wonder what they think they look like for us down here. And it's just like people like like this like swimming caps and goggles, and it's like the weirdest shape, making the weirdest shapes because they're sweating. It's like they look very weird up there. Like everybody's looking at them like, what the fuck? So like it seems aesthetically pleasing, but like I feel like the reality is weirder. But this was nice.
Yeah. And Tia's explained to Peach that this is where the three of them used to come. Him, Rome, and Mok. And we flash back to when they were kids. That, you know, Mok wanted to be the wingman of the next leader. But over time they became friends, and Tia and Rome made a deal that they would protect Mok.
Stop! I can't handle this.
And then Tia admits to Peach that when he found out that Rome and Mok kind of had a thing, or like had feelings for each other, he was kind of upset. Because he felt like the two of them would leave him and he'd be all alone. Yeah, and then I guess T falls asleep.
Yeah, he does. He has a little sleep moment or something like that.
Well, because he leaves Mac and shuts his eyes, and then all of a sudden, like, Peach is in the pool on the roof. I'm like, how the fuck you get out there so fast?
I think he fell asleep a little bit. He took a little power nap.
Okay, fair. You know, fine. I was like, wait, how did he change? He's in his bathing suit now, with fucking in the pool on the roof.
He's the Flash.
Apparently, my God, fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. Anyway, then Peach is in the pool, and he's like, hey, he's like knocking on the glass, like, hello, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Hello. And T does wake up, and he's like, Peach, what are you doing up there? And we see that Peach is like, hey, can you see me? And he's like, yeah, I can see you. And he's like, smile. Do a smile. And he smiles. And he says, you're not alone anymore.
Oh my God, that's so cute. I hate the show.
And then he does the
he does the thing. He's like, I'm like bruh, like they're so cute. It's not fair. Like what the fuck?
And then Peach says, I will walk right beside you. Heart. That was really cute.
It's so goddamn cute. This is like the cutest fucking shit. Like what the fuck?
Well, then we got Rome with his wolf tattoo.
Yes. It got like deep and dark really fast. I was like, oh, this is so cute. What the fuck? Like I was like, why did the mood drop? I was having a nice time.
And we cut to the meeting with the dad, where he explains, like, Rome, you're gonna be the next leader. And then Mok comes in and puts his robe over Rome. And like, dinner will be ready in 10 minutes. And he asks, he's like, didn't they say they were leaving? And he's like, yeah, they will soon. And Rome says, then you should leave with them.
Don't do this to me.
Yeah.
Please don't do this to me.
And she's like, what?
No.
And he stops and he's like, wait, what are you saying? Like, he doesn't want to.
He's like, bullshit. No, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm like, so, like, oh, the fact that the only way that he was like, okay, if you treat me like an employee, like, and just tell me as my boss, then yeah, I'll obey. But like, he can't fucking do that because like, he just can't. But like,
well, Rome explains, I never thought I'd become Arseni's leader. That's why I fell in love with you. If I'd known it would come to this, I never would have done it.
That is so mean to me, personally. How could you do this to me?
And as Rome turns around, Mok's like, oh, it must be nice to be the heir to the Lee family. Whether to love or not, you get to decide that. And eventually Mok's like, you know what, fine. If that's what the bosses order, then so be it.
He's like, be my boss and tell me that, then I'll obey. But like, it's giving like in red, white, and royal blue, it's like, I will leave when you like tell me to leave. Like, look me in the eyes and say you want me to go, and I'll go. But you can't do that. Like, I know you can't do that because I know you're feeling the same thing.
Well, then we see him shooting with Mira.
Vibes.
And Mira's like, okay, so this is why Arseni's bodyguards have to stay away from love. And Mok's like, yes, everyone knows that in Arseny you can't fall in love. You can't do that. You know what? That's what being the bodyguard is like. You are expected to die, and that's why you can't fall in love.
Exactly. Which
and Peach is like,
never done it. Never.
And Peach comes in and he's like, bullshit.
Bullshit! You are spouting every lie ever. Go ahead and fall in love, Mira.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah, no, look, Mira, don't listen to me. You can do whatever you want. Fall in love. Who cares?
Whatever.
Because Mok's preaching this whole rule, even though he couldn't even obey it himself. So.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you couldn't follow the fucking rule, and also, you are hell-bent on saying that this is a rule right now, because you are hurt. So, otherwise you would have been like, oh, yeah, there's some other rules. We could do this rule, this rule. This would not have been forefront in your mind if you weren't just rejected by someone. Okay?
So then, T, Peach, Mok, and Mira arrive in the building, and Peach is like, well, now that we're here, Mok has us driving back to the studio. At least fine, you got 2 hours. It's fine. I'm not wasting that time. But then Plub comes in, and she hugs Peach. And she's like, yeah, no, I thought I would be late, because I was worried about, because it's so far away. And she's like, don't worry, let's just get an RV. I can buy you an RV, and that way you won't ever be late. You get to be on time, and it's like,
the sibling fingers.
Their friendship is actually very cute.
Their friendship is so cute, and Peach is just like, Jesus, fuck, why did you guys get close?
He's like, I hate those.
It's like, I let y'all get close, and now you're like planning against me, like, and doing shit without me. Like, what the fuck is this?
But then Plub realizes that she forgot to clock in because she was so excited to see Peach. And she keeps running in the mirror and having, like, the awkward, like, oh, left, right, like, which way do we go? And then eventually manages to sneak away.
And Mira's like...
Yeah, Mira's already, like, in this. Like,
she is a flustered.
I had one rule, and apparently I've already broken it.
Oh, she broke it so fast. She broke it the second she accidentally almost tackled her.
So then we have T and Peach outside, and Peach is complaining because he's like, look, we've gone back and forth between Arseny and the studio too many times.
Bro, it's fucking Tempo again. They're going back and forth between the bus
literally. It's like, he's like, oh yeah. He's like, here we are, and we got time. Let's go back.
Let's go back.
No, still got time. Let's keep going. But then T realizes he ran out of excuses. He's like, what can I do now? And he's like, you let me go to work. That's what you do.
Please let me go to work. I love you. You're great. I will see you after work. I promise.
But T needs one more refill as he tries to kiss his cheek. And he's like, okay, enough. Stop, and like pressing his face. He's like, I need to go to work. I'll see you tonight. We can't do this every day.
We cannot do every day. We cannot do this every day. Let me go to work.
Yeah. And T's like, oh, sad.
How could you?
But then Peach caves and he's like, okay, fine. How about this? I'll go drink coffee
Are
at
you
Arseny.
good?
I'm not. I don't know what's wrong with me today.
Christ.
I'll drink
That was wonderful. Well done.
God. Peach says, I'll drink coffee at Arseny, and then we can part ways from there. The part ways, that's where the coffee came from.
That's where the
coffee. Yes, it was coffee and part.
Interesting juxtaposition there of words.
I don't know why there's a few other words in between there, but whatever.
Your brain is glitching like all those brain glitches I see like on TikTok. I swear to God.
God.
It's the fucking. I don't even remember what the other ones were, other than Once Upon a Pine.
God, this better not keep happening. Anyway, T agrees to that, and he's like, "Great, I'll find you a nice place, cozy spot where we can sit and sip it nice and slow." And he's like, "I already got the coffee, it's fine." And we see him drink out of the coffee can. Then Peach is like, okay, I really have to go now. Goodbye. And T's like, for everything I did to make you mine, you're still leaving me. Joining another company.
It's okay.
And he's like, what more do I have to do? And Peach is like, okay. Peach is like, give me the car keys. I'll pick you up this evening.
Yes, it would be so cute. You have that to look forward to.
And he's like, "Aw," but decides against it. He's like, no.
Not safe. I want Mok driving you everywhere.
Yes. Yes, he's like, have Mok drive you. That way I'll know you're safe.
Exactly.
He has no other plan in his head at all.
No, not at all. Not a single other plan.
All he has to do is wait here. As soon as the car gets you, I'll have someone come get you. That's it. It's just Mok picking him up, obviously.
So done with this man.
Honestly, this wasn't even the part I was done with him. Just you wait. Just you fucking wait. So later, Peach, gets in the car with who we're assuming is Mok.
The longer they took to actually show Mok, I was like, that's T.
I didn't realize it till he fucking spoke. Because I was like, because you can see the glasses in the mask. I was like, why? I would
you can. You saw the glasses in the mask, so I was like, the longer it took, it was sticking on Peach, the camera, and I was like, nah. I was like, there's a reason we're not looking straight at him right now.
See, I was too distracted by the two pillows Peach sees. I'm assuming it's going to be on anti-CD. Hello? Did the car just honk?
What?
I think a car just honked very loudly. Anyway, I was distracted by the pillows I think are going to be an anti-CD of Peach and T's face.
Fully. Absolutely, they will be on anti-CD.
Yes. Because I was talking about that, and then he takes the T pillow, and this is when T is like, oh, you missed him, oops. And reveals his identity.
He was like, this works in all of the dramas. And I'm like, the Superman defense? Yes, it only works in dramas.
Well, yeah, he does say like, but the heroine in the drama wear the mustache and no one knows.
Because it's a drama. And
she's like, you really think glasses and an earpiece are enough to fool me? And he's like, wow. And then 10 minutes earlier, sorry, he tells Mok to strip.
Yeah. He's just like, I would like your clothes, please. And I'm like, can you give him clothes in return? Because the poor man is standing there.
To be fair, he did leave his clothes there. I think he was just waiting for him to leave to put it on. I don't know why Mok stood there in his underwear for so long as he did, but...
He's probably, honestly, I would be dumbfounded at the point. I mean, there's only so much that can happen where it's like, obviously this is happening. My boss is T. So, you get to a point where it's like, really, we've gotten to this point. Like, it's more like, really?
I mean, he shouldn't be shocked by this. He shouldn't be shocked.
No,
I don't pretending to be him.
I don't think he is. He's just like, this is another day. Another day.
Yeah. So we have to fix his hair, take his glasses, and he also asks Mok how he called for Peach. And he has to get in the right pitch.
The right peach?
I was gonna say right peach, yeah. Coon Peach Cow. Coon Peach Cow. And so then he leaves and he's like, hey, see, I did it. Do I look cool?
Like, no,
and
you dumbass.
Peach is done and goes to work.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to work for the love of God.
So then at work, a guy gives him his camera back.
Yes.
And we flash back to, I want to say episode 1.
Was this episode 1? Okay. Because I was like, I feel like I've seen this before, but I can't remember if I've seen this at all.
I feel like I remember that happening, but I could not, I knew it happened. Like, I remember he gave someone a camera in the first.
Yeah, I definitely would not have remembered that, so. Well done you for remembering that. I would not have.
Well, I remembered it once it was shown to me. I was like, oh, right, this does look familiar. So then he sits down and explains that he's an intern at the studio. And she's like, hey, how do I make you my assistant? He's like, oh, cool. And then in the car, we have a T in the backseat with the little Peach wind chime.
Yes, we love.
And he's dangling it, he's looking at it, he's admiring it. And he's like, drive faster, M2. Peach is off work, right, M1. And they're both, and Mira's like, what? And he's like, that's us, Mocha Mira.
We both start with M, so might as well.
And M1, M2.
M1, M2, period.
Saves time than saying Mocha Mira.
There you go.
And T's in the back and he's like, I miss him like crazy. And Mira's like, if you miss him, why not text him? And he's like, absolutely not.
I would never.
I don't interrupt him when he works. I never do that.
I would never.
Peach needs to stay focused, obviously.
Yes.
But then we see Peach texted him. And he's like, hey, got some great news. I'll tell you when I get home. with a picture of him and the new assistant. And Peach, what the fuck were you thinking?
How did you think he was gonna take this, bestie?
I was like, Peach, that's really dumb on your part, or you really wanted to get under his skin for pretending to be Mok.
I think it might be dumb on his part. It might not even be dumb on his part. It might just be him being like, hey, I ran into this guy again. Can't wait to tell him more about the story when I get home. Just thinking normally.
Yeah. So he's freaking out and he's like, oh my god, they're hugging. They're so close. He's doing the mini heart.
The mini heart. That damn mini heart.
So then we see that Peach does eventually part ways with the new assistant. And he's talking on the phone in the car with Aran, who's planning to have their post-wedding dinner that he promised him. And I guess it's going to be Peach themed, of course.
Wonderful. I would love a Peach themed party. I love a Peach.
Yes. But then Peach is like, hey, there's one more thing I would like to ask. ... Anyway, then that night, they both seem to return home and they check on the kids who are already in bed asleep.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I got home so late that I didn't get to tuck them in. And it's one of the reasons why I didn't want to go back to work, so I could be a good father.
I'm really glad they, touched on this in a way, because I've in the first, episode and a half that's been happening, I was like, I feel like there's a little bit of a, gap where it's like, we do have kids, so that's something else we need to think about. Oh, I'm going back to, if I do become Arcene's leader, Peach, but also I have 2 children. I feel like there's a gap missing of, there's something we need to think about. And so I'm glad that this was mentioned, at least a little bit, of just, I miss the kids, I want to talk to the kids, I want to tuck them in. At least something along those lines of, I'm a parent now, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I do think this was really nice to see that. He wants to stay home to also raise his children as well.
Yeah.
It's not just to see Peach all the time or anything. It's more just
it's the whole family.
Yeah, it's a family dynamic. Peach explains that back in the foster home, the mother kept a little doll for each of us to represent her because she knew she couldn't tuck all of us in at night.
Oh. And he was like, you poor thing, you had a doll?
and he's like, we should get dolls for us to represent us.
Yes.
Which I thought they were going to make these dolls to then be on Itai CD.
Oh, yes. Yeah, but no.
But then it's Oishi Cat.
It's just a giant Oishi Cat. I'm like...
But that's also not a doll. That's a person in a suit who's tucking in your children.
I was like, Fred, this is not a doll. This is a mascot. What are we doing?
It kind of gave me a little bit of Barney vibes, I'm not gonna lie. With the whole... because he sent the doll or whatever to, tuck his kids in or, be around the kids. So it's not sure how I feel about that.
Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is Oishi Cat, apparently.
So is Oishi Cat. We stand. I mean,
but before Oishi Cat, there's a scene in between before Oishi Cat.
Right.
Might be the funniest scene I've ever seen, but we'll get there. So Peach comes in as T is sitting down, and they're talking about the wedding schedule. And Peach is like, hey, are you free for the post-wedding dinner? And he's like, yeah, it's fine. Whenever you want.
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay, well, I have an issue. Because I just got off the phone with the director, who is planning me and T. And the guy he cast as me is so bad. Naravit?
Dude, it took me a hot minute to it took me I want to say a second longer than it would have taken me to hear his nickname to get the name. But when he said that, I was like, right before that, I was like, oh god, who would they get? Who is cameoing? And then he said Nara, and I went, fuck off. I was like, it all just came to me. I was like, there's no fucking way.
I was laughing so hard this entire scene. I was crying because I was laughing so fucking hard.
This is so meta, bro.
Killed me in the best way.
This is meta as fuck. I was like, well, what do you mean? He's standing there going, this Puin guy.
Yeah. So T goes on, he's like, for a boy member, he's not even as fit as I am.
Oh my god.
And look at that innocent face. Who's gonna believe he has a wolf tattoo across his chest?
Nah, never.
Forget holding a gun. I couldn't have been any cooler. The dude's gonna ruin the whole moment when I saved you from a win. Not good.
No, not good.
And so Peach flips the page to see who's playing him. To win.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
And she's like, oh, that's a cool name.
That's a cool name. Nice, cool win.
And but he's like not as cool as Peach Irad.
Yeah.
But we do see that she's like, but
he's kind of cute.
He does look adorable.
He's adorable. He's like,
and Peach is like, what?
It's like, hey, no. He may look exactly like me, but we're not doing that.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, well, looks like Mr. Pooin here. I guess what is he gonna be like your new special person? Like become your new lemur?
Guess you can have Pooin then.
and it takes you a minute to be like, oh, what? No, what? No, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, you're jealous. This is amazing.
Oh my god. This was the funniest scene.
It's so funny. I was like, there's no fucking way that we're doing this right now. Like, what
the only thing I can think of that might be funnier than this, and I have a prediction / theory, and I swear to God if this happens, I'm dying in the best way, is if we have a scene with T, Peach, Pun, and Pooin just talk. I don't know how the fuck they're gonna do that, but if that happens...
It came to my mind too.
I will lose my ever-loving mind in the best way.
Because we know they watch the set. We know they go to set, so I'm like... I was so immediately in my mind I'm like, are they gonna
I forgot they were
there as themselves?
Oh my god, that's gonna kill me.
It's gonna be a
cannot wait. T's gonna give Pawn so much shit. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be wonderful.
Oh my god.
I cannot wait to see more of that.
Well, anyway, then Peach is like, look, I don't like you here talk about people and say they're cute or anything. And he's like, I will never do that again, I swear.
Hand on my heart, like, cross my heart, hope to die. I will never in my life do that ever again.
But he does like the fact that Peach is a little jealous. And honestly, I do too.
Yeah.
Last episode was Peach being a bit more dominant with the kiss at the end.
Yes.
This episode is Peach being a little jealous. Now, like, I like that the roles are kind of reversing, where Peach is, like, not more into T, because like I feel like he is into T. Obviously, he got married to him for the love of God.
But it's more outwardly into T, like more like
right.
Yeah, more like showing it more.
Yes. Yeah. Because like I love that with any couple where it's like one person like super into the other, and it's like kind of takes a while for it to get there. Yeah. When the other person starts like giving in a lot more and is more
with
like,
the other, it's usually that they're like shy, and we know that Peach is shy because like of the jacket thing at the end as well.
Right.
But like we know he's more shy about his feelings in general. So even with just T, he might not show them as outwardly as he could. But
yeah.
It's nice to see.
It's so good.
I agree because I've been sitting there going like, oh, Peach, oh my gosh, like vibes.
I know.
Like,
he's getting more comfortable. He's like marking his territory, if you will. Like he's just very much like he's just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna kiss you if I want to. Fuck getting a grip, all that.
Yeah,
shit.
we don't want to get a grip here. No.
He says get a grip and doesn't snap.
I know.
I was like, hello.
I snapped for him because I was like,
I did too. I was like, you're supposed to snap.
Like, where's your snap?
You gotta snap. Oh my god! I was like. I almost lost it.
I feel betrayed.
My god.
Where's our snap?
So then T is in the tub and Peach is there with him. Not in the tub. And he's like, wow, I can't believe you're jealous. This is great. I'm so happy.
Wonderful. I'm so excited about this.
Yeah. He takes his hand and says, it's fine because now this T-Rex kit has finally gotten a grip. But he doesn't snap like we said. Got a grip.
I snap for him. It's okay.
I did too. But he does say he didn't like that kid with the mini heart, putting his arm around your shoulder.
Except for that, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. And he quickly reels himself back and he's like, it's fine. You know what? I know you're mine. Your smile belongs to me, and I can't help being a little jealous. I am possessive.
Yes. Very.
Very. That's why the peach is eating a wolf. Or, nope, a wolf is eating a peach.
We've reached another glitch moment.
God. If this keeps happening, you're gonna fucking need to take over and breathe this. Because I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me tonight. I'm like all over the place. I don't know why.
Just
like, God, I don't know.
Hey, it's fine.
Then he says that maybe he should engrave his name on him. Which makes sense because he's done that with everything else. But
he has done everything else. Yeah, he has done literally everything else. So I'm like shocked he hasn't yet. But basically, him putting the peach there is basically him doing that.
Well, no, it's more so doing it on Peach. Like, marking his name on Peach.
That's right. But also, Peach was like, I'm never getting another fucking tattoo again. So, like...
Yeah, he's like, yeah. Also, you broadcasted our proposal to the whole country, so I feel like that's a bit more...
everyone knows. Yeah.
And he says, like, all of me is already yours. And he takes his hand, and he puts it on his own heart. And he says, your name's been engraved in here for a long time. And T's like, oh my god, you're saying my life, what the fuck?
He's like, what the hell? You're making me blush. Like, what is this?
He's like, that's so ridiculous. You're saying my shit. What the fuck? You're so whipped. Oh my god, you're so whipped for me. What the hell? Stop that.
You're so whipped for me. Wow, you like me a lot. I love them so much.
Then T surprises the kids with Oishi Cat.
Oishi Cat.
Well then, we get Aran and Tawan setting up for the post-wedding dinner. And Aran's talking about, hey, just heads up for when you meet Plub. She's a bit feistier than Peaches. Be careful. I haven't seen her since I left Arsene. And Tawan asks if he misses working there. And he's like, why? And he's like, well, your eyes light up every time you talk about it.
Yeah, I can tell you do.
Yeah. And he starts talking about how he notices that he stopped taking on projects because of him. And Aran he's like, I don't want to upset you again like last time. I don't have us, spiral like before because we've been doing so well.
Yeah, it's a valid fear. But I think we have seen very positive growth from him to where, like, at the very least, if he started to feel those feelings again, they could communicate it and be like, hey, why do you feel like you could be losing me because you're not, for starters. Like, so I feel like they have a good foundation. They're rebuilding a good foundation, and I think you just gotta hope that it works out.
And Tawan even says, like, I'll never throw away that chance again.
Yeah, and I believe him.
Yeah. And I guess while they're, having cute banter, Aran does call him roommate. So are they still not together yet? Are they still
they're still not together yet. No, because that's the whole thing is Aran is, like, worried that if they get back together, it'll start, it'll kind of, like, revert back to how it was because he would get jealous, so...
Fair. Well, then that night at the Peach-themed dinner, we got Peach, T, Tawan, Aran, and Plup.
Yes, we've got a lot of good food.
Oh my god, I was like, I did that.
I want all of... I know, I was like, yes. I was like, I was dying. It was morning, I had not slept, and I wanted every single thing on that plate.
Yeah. So as they sit down, Plub immediately excuses herself. As we get flashback to Peach confiding in Tawan and Aran that he wants to give him something. And we don't know what it is yet. But we do see that Plub goes to get a guitar. And as she tries to re-enter, Mira is there, just standing outside. And she's like, oh, are you going to come in? And she's like, no. I'm fine. And she's like, oh, but I'm going to perform. And she's like, no, I have to stay here. And she's like, oh, but I'd like you to cheer me on. And she's like, no, I have to stay here. And she's like, oh. Yeah, so she keeps trying, and Mira's not giving in. She's like, no, I gotta stay here.
She caves and says, break a leg. She breaks out of it just a little bit.
Right. Also, I noticed this, but I didn't point out in my reaction. On the more, like, outer shot of them, right behind Mira, is the sign, I'm guessing for the restaurant, that says us.
Yes.
Which I believe is a reference, because I believe that was the name of the show, the first Emmy Bonnie show that they were in, was Us.
Really?
I'm almost positive that was the name of it.
Oh, okay.
I never saw it, but I'm almost positive it was named Us. And the fact that it was, like, right behind these two, I was like, oh, wait a minute, hang on.
Yes, it totally was.
Yeah.
Yup, it totally was.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. That's cute. I like that. It's a nice little Easter egg. Because we've been getting, like, a lot of little Easter eggs and stuff, like, with the, like, perfume saying, like, me and T, Peach, and me on it. Perm Poon was another one. Pond and Poon is, like, a very specific one. Oh my god. But, like...
I see, now I need that to happen.
It's all there's so many Easter eggs in this fucking show. I love it. I'm having a great time.
I can just imagine the Pon Puin moment where like I would just love if they're at set and he's like T's sitting there and he's like, where are the actors? And it's like a slow motion of like from the feet and like slowly panning up and like to reveal them.
He's gonna be like, we don't even look alike.
I need that though.
It's gonna be like that so sweet life. It's gonna be like that Sweet Life of Zack and Cody episode where she's like, I want to play Sharpay. People say I look just like her, and he's just like, I don't see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good. Because T's gonna be so over dramatic about it too, and he's gonna be like hating Pon. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be so good. I need it. Please do this. It's gonna be so weird, and I'm so in. When else can we do this, please?
God, I need that to happen. So yeah, Mira does say break a leg, and then we see Plup get on a chair with spotlight, and she's like, "I'm about to sing a song that was written straight from the heart of Mr. Pichairat Jane Kit. I mean, correction. Gee. It's how he feels about his life partner."
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. This whole song is... I would also like Bonnie's version of the song because it's so pretty.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're not gonna get that.
I mean, we could.
These can...
I did find it weird that they had Plup sing it. Because, like, so we actually cut back to Peach showing them that he wrote the song.
Yeah, but he says, I can't sing.
And then he's like, I can't sing. And I'm like, I know Puin can. What the fuck?
I know Puin can sing.
Sir? What the fuck? Like, I was kind of like, wait, what?
So I guess, like, Peach can't sing. But, like...
Okay, fair.
Puin can.
Peach can sing. But... maybe it's also so they can have their dance to the song as well. Like,
yes, that's true. We need the dance.
Yeah. Because as Plup starts singing it, it's very sweet, and Peach gets up and he's like, hey, can I have this dance, Mr. T-Rex? And they dance as she sings. And he's like, oh, you surprised me? Peach says, he's like, well, you know, I wrote this song a long time ago. After you proposed to me, when he did his song, I wanted to give something back for all the love you could give me. But I can't sing. Which, again, I'm also like, okay, Peach can, but Puin can, because I've heard lots of his songs. He can sing. He's great.
We've seen him live sing. He's
we've seen him live sing. A dude can sing.
He can sing.
So
he can sing
I did find that funny.
Actually.
That it was like, oh, Peach can't sing. I'm like, okay.
He said that
sure.
When he said that, I was like, yes, you can. You have a beautiful voice. Okay, like I love your voice.
Well, we end up hearing it later in this fucking episode too.
Yeah,
at the end.
We do, because Puin is singing it for the show.
Right, of course. Is Puin gonna come in and sing? And Peach is gonna, oh fuck, he can sing.
We're just making our own like hang on. Now.
Wait, no, hang on. That would actually be kind of funny.
That would be good.
Wait, that would kind of be iconic. Wait, now I need that to happen. But T does tell me, he's like, even if you just read me the lyrics, they'll still sound like music to my ears.
Yeah. He would not care. He would love it either way.
Yeah, he would love anything he does.
He'd be like, hard eyes. You could be singing it in the worst voice ever, and he'd be like,
yeah. And the song wraps up with Plup singing, forever only choosing you still.
Aww.
I'm reading that specific lyric for a reason.
Yes.
As we find out later. And we said Mira kind of listened to the song, and she's like, oh, that's nice. But then a gun's at her head.
Christ, I almost had a heart attack. I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, oh!
I did not know this was Mok. Okay, for like half a second, my brain went like somewhere over here. It was like 75% of my brain was like danger, 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 and 25% was please be Mok.
Well, it was Mok who quickly apprehends her, and he's like, "You couldn't even pass the first test. How am I supposed to trust you with T?" Well, then T gives a little nod to Tawan, who I guess also prepared a surprise for him. And it's a video of T being like, hey, here are moments you never got to see because you were asleep.
Bro. I mean, see, okay. If this wasn't the person I ended up marrying and I knew them, because like Peach knows T and like this is just a Wednesday, you know? So like if that was the situation, that's adorable. If I didn't know him that well, or we had just started dating or something like that, this would be creepy as fuck. But it's the thought that counts when you're in a marriage.
One is that I like the fact that it flashed back to a scene that we actually saw of T. That was from me and T, where he took a picture of. Yeah, in the car. Also, it helps with the fact that Peach looks very peaceful when he sleeps. He's very calm and looks great when he's asleep.
He does. Very peaceful.
Most people don't. No. So that would kind of be weird.
I don't. I have multiple pictures of me sleeping where I'm just like...
Yeah, I don't sleep well, I don't think. But yeah, so Peach is always very, like, looks nice when he's sleeping. So it doesn't matter. It's like, hey. Exactly. Now he knows. He's like, hey, I look nice when I sleep.
It's like, hey, look at that. I look actually pretty good when I sleep.
Yeah. And so yeah, the video ends with T saying, as long as there's another morning, let me wake up beside you and watch you sleep.
Again, could be creepy. But
they're married. It's not
exactly
creepy.
Not the. You know what? This is a perfect example of the Doppler-Dahmer theory from How I Met Your Mother.
Well, it's also the fact that they're married. It's not like he's doing this trying to woo him over.
No, exactly. But still, it's the perfect example of the Doppler-Dahmer theory from How I Met Your Mother. It's how the person receives it. Is it creepy as fuck because you don't like them, or are you in love with them? And it's like, oh, that's actually really cute. Like.
Well, yeah, but it's also that they're married.
Exactly, like, they're married, so he loves him, and so he's like, this is adorable. Voila.
Yeah.
Doppler.
Well, I mean, you can say for the shit you did in the beginning of Me and T, before he even really liked him all that much, and he thought he was just trying to sleep with Iran.
Dahmer.
Yeah, so it's like, we've already seen that change.
We've grown, it's fine. We've grown and to love it.
Yes.
And now we're at a point where it's like, oh, cute.
Oh. So T says, I've loved you so much before. But today, I love you 1,000 times more.
Fuck off.
And I'll never stop loving you.
God damn.
And Peach says, be my dance partner for the rest of our lives.
Oh. I love them so much.
I don't know why, but that just made me think of one that he pulled him to dance in the rain or play in the rain.
Yeah. Oh. No, because literally earlier when he leaves the building to get in the car, my brain immediately went, they danced in the rain here. It was immediately a thought in my brain. I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm never letting that go.
And T says that he will until his very last breath.
He means that. He means that shit.
Yeah.
Everything he says is a promise.
Yeah. And then Peach takes out a pen and starts writing on his arm.
I hate tattoo. Can't get another tattoo.
Yeah, he's like, I told you before, I'm not getting another tattoo because it hurt. So this is the next best thing. And we see that he wrote on his focus tattoo, forever only choosing you still.
You go. That's
which I was like, oh wait, hang on, that's cute actually.
So now there's added meaning to the tattoo.
Yes.
We love. Also,
and the song too, because the song's called Focus.
Exactly.
So good.
This close to getting that
tattoo. Honestly, I would think about that too.
Is it gettable? Is it doable art wise? Because some tattoos obviously are temporary tattooed on and are drawn on by makeup artists and are not really tattooable because the lines are too thin or there's a certain amount of technique that doesn't go into it, right? So that's my question: is it doable?
You would have to ask a tattoo artist.
I would have to.
I'm not that.
You are not that.
So I cannot help you with that.
No, you can't.
Sorry.
But I want it.
I kind of do too. I was thinking about maybe.
New York. Impulsivity.
Don't tempt me.
I impulsively got this one in Boston, so fuck it,
Anyway, then later, they're all drinking and having a good time, and they all get flowers as bouquets. And I saw this, but again, I didn't call out my reaction. Did you notice it?
What?
So it's when I think T and Peach are going upstairs, and it's the three Plub, Tawan, and Iran.
Yeah.
And they're celebrating. I think they're drunk at this point. They're celebrating, having a good time.
Yeah.
And Tawan and Plub do the double high five, and he turns to Iran, and he's not looking at him. And he's like, okay, sorry.
So funny. He was just like, no, okay.
And
so funny.
I don't know if that was scripted or not, but I think that was just Perth doing that, and Santa didn't see it.
That was funny as fuck, honestly.
And
it very well could have been.
I think that's what happened, and I saw a clip of that literally right before we went on. That's why I was remembering it. It was
so funny.
But I didn't call it out because I was like trying to be like, wait. Because my thought was, why are they getting bouquets if they've already gotten married? Also, why are there two of them?
Well, they're like redoing some parts of the wedding because like they weren't there. But I was like, why does that literally when I'm telling you right now, when Peach was telling like all that stuff to T, like all focus and all that shit, I was like, bruh, are we like renewing our vows? Like we got married barely 6 months ago. Not even. Like, are we renewing our vows already?
But then they all kind of get the flowers.
Yes.
And so it's like, I guess
I was like, we needed to tie those bouquets together, but that's okay.
Yeah. Also, maybe not have to. For 3 people to catch.
Yes, that's a good point.
But then Plum's like, oh, this is the part where they kiss. And they're like, kiss, kiss, kiss. And he's like, don't worry, I know you're shy. So he takes his jacket off and hides behind it.
And they're like, oh, come the fuck on.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of was too at first because I'm like, that's just like an old school BL thing to do.
Yeah,
and
but
like,
I knew from the trailer there was a shot of them behind a jacket. I was like, is there going to be an end?
Oh, I completely forgot about that.
I remembered it. So, because I rewatched the trailer before I watched the first episode. So it was kind of fresh in my mind from episode 1 at least. And so I remembered certain shots, that being one of them. So I was like, okay. Oh, no. There's got to be like an end credit scene somewhere here. And I was like, there it is.
Right. Because I knew there'd be an end credit scene. I just wasn't sure if it would take place early in the episode like the last one did. Yeah. But no, it is them behind the jacket.
Yeah.
And he's like, I know you're shy, but no one's going to see us.
Just us.
And they do kiss.
Just us being cute.
As the Ponpuin version of Focus, Forever Only Choosing You Still plays.
Which is still not available. GMM.
It came out literally earlier today. Give it time.
GMM, please. Yeah, but like I watched episode 1 of Peach and Me last week, right? And I looked up the fucking song like right after of like the Peach one, and it was there.
That came out before that episode came out.
Really?
Yeah.
I could have had that.
Normally they post the intro song or OST be like a few days or a week before the episode comes out. God, I had that downloaded when I first saw it from there.
What? I didn't know that.
Dude, you gotta get on this game. Come on now.
I know. I'm really bad with the OSTs. Usually, like, here's the thing. I'm so bad at, like, downloading the OSTs on time, and then I'll be like, ooh, this sounds good. I'll Shazam it later, and I'll forget to. But, like, so I don't have as many BL OSTs as I know I could have. Because I know there have been way more moments than the amount of songs I have in here in my BL playlist where I've gone, ooh, I like that. I'm gonna download that. And then I forget. So...
Well, who's MVP for this episode?
There's a few different ways I could go with this.
I know mine.
I think I have mine.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Peach. Yeah.
Well done.
1, I like seeing him jealous. I liked his jealousy stuff. I really did. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like seeing it because it's very, like, not out of character, but it's definitely different from who he normally is. So seeing that side of him is like, ooh, this is fun.
It's new. It's exciting.
But also the focus song.
Yeah.
The entire end thing was just him showing T how much he loves him, which again, not out of character, but different that we never seen from him before. Because he never really showed that to him, especially in front of, like, you know, a few other people too. Like,
yeah,
that was such a big step for him. And then the focus, Forever Only Choosing You Still, was so good. And, like, that was so, like, nice and sweet. And, like, the song was great. And he wrote it for him as a way to, like, show him how much he loves him. Because I feel like he doesn't normally get to. And, like, normally T's the one who overshadows it. But, like, I like that. I think Peach really stepped up this episode, and I loved it.
It shows that, like, even after you're married and even after you've been in this relationship for a bit, you can still have, like, growth. And, like, he's kind of growing in a way where he's being more open about his feelings and more, like, spoken about his feelings, which is really nice to see. So, love. And this episode was so goddamn cute, it made me want to happy cry.
Well, that was our recap of Peach and Me episode 2. Join us next week where we will be recapping Peach and Me episode 3. The penultimate episode.
Oh gosh. What am I gonna do? It's already the penultimate. Is bad stuff gonna happen penultimate? It's penultimate, but there's only 4, so like...
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna say a tentative maybe.
A tentative maybe. You never know, but I think that honestly, I think there's gonna be like there needs to still be a little more it before there's it, you know. So
right,
just a smidgen, you know.
yeah,
more context to the instead. Yeah.
right. Well, join us next week where we will recap Peach and Me episode 3. And we will see you all then.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.